Hello and welcome to samsadHub. In today's video, we will explore the recent changes to Canada's study permit approvals and how these changes may affect international students who are planning to study, work, and settle in Canada. First, we will look at recent study permit trends, what is going on in Canada, and the statistics will show how it is impacting students as well later on. Over the last decade, Canada has emerged as one of the world's top destinations for higher education. By the end of 2023, more than 1 million international students were holding valid study permits in Canada. This was an all-time high, making Canada the third most popular study destination after the United States of America and the United Kingdom. Students are attracted by Canada's high-quality universities, multicultural society, and opportunities to work while studying. However, this rapid growth has also created challenges, especially in housing availability, healthcare pressure, and provincial resource allocation. To address these concerns, the Canadian government has introduced new study permit caps, provincial quotas, and tighter scrutiny of applications starting in 2024. Now, let's talk about approval rates. What is the rates of student improvement for coming here and studying in Canada? Let's talk about that. When we are exploring the approval rates, we see that in 2022, the overall approval actually, the rate for study permit applications was around 60%. But in 2023, this dropped to nearly 55%. That means in 1 year, it dropped 5%. But why this decline? There are two main reasons behind this. Number one is higher application volumes. It is far more students are applying than before. That is one of the reasons. And second is stricter screening. Officers are checking more carefully for genuine intent, financial proof, and ties to the home country. And you know about the intent, genuine intent. That means you are eagerly you want sincerely to have education here, and it is your very much genuine intention. Also, the financial proof that you can see in many student websites or other videos, that what they require actually for the financial proof, and the ties to the home country, that is also one of the important requirements. That means what is the ties to the home country that they will look for. uh, Behind this intention of ties to home country, they want to see if you will go back to your back home after studying or will stay here. So that the three major concerns the Canadian officers, visa officers, look into your application. It is also important to note that approval rates vary by country of origin. For example, applicants from some countries in Asia and Africa face lower approval rates compared to students from Western Europe or the United States. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC, has made it clear that quality of application and transparency of documents are critical in gaining approval. Now, I will talk about impacts on students. So, what does this mean for international students planning their future in Canada? First, applications need to be stronger. That means detailed financial proof, a well-written statement of purpose. Somebody calls it SOP, student of statement of purpose, and evidence that the program of study makes sense for the student's career. Second, provincial allocations will matter. Some provinces may see fewer permits because the government wants to balance student numbers with local housing and job markets. For example, Ontario and British Columbia, which already host a large majority of students, may receive stricter limits compared to provinces like Manitoba or Atlantic Canada. Third, this impacts the post graduation work permit or PGWP. Only students enrolled in designated learning institutions or DLIA that meet the updated requirements will be eligible. This is important because PGWP or postgraduate work permit is the main pathway for international students to gain Canadian work experience and later apply for permanent residency. Here are the three key insights for students. Number one, start applications early. Delays and stricter rules mean last minute submissions may not work. Double check all requirements before applying. Secondly, choose recognized institutions. Always confirm that your school is a DLI, which I already told you, designated learning institute. So always make it sure that your selected school is in the list and is eligible for postgraduate work permit pathways. And third, stay updated. Canadian immigration policies change quickly. In fact, approval caps might be revised again in 2025, depending on housing and labor market needs. In summary, while Canada continues to be one of the most attractive destinations for international students, the path is becoming more competitive. Approval rates are lower, rules are stricter, and planning is more important than ever. If you prepare carefully, select the right institutions, and stay informed, you can still achieve your dream of studying and working in Canada. Finally, thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Canadian immigration and study programs. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below and I will reply. Thank you very much again.